Hello guys, welcome back. Today's topic is 8 scariest horror movies you shouldn't watch. The horror genre exploits human fears without pity. We all have something we're afraid of: maniacs with chainsaws, zombie sharks, sinister clowns from space, vengeful ghosts, creepy spiders, etc. Therefore, every person will have their own list of the scariest horror, but if you want to experience real fear, take a look at our selection of spooky movies. You'll definitely find a horror story that will make you want to hide under the covers and scream like a little child. Number 1. Mirrors. The main character, Ben Carson, is an ex-cop who started drinking heavily after getting fired from the force. Ben gets a job as a security guard in an old burned-down building. The fire destroyed everything inside. Everything except for a bunch of mirrors. These are not your regular mirrors, of course. Carson starts feeling someone's presence in the abandoned house and sees scary things in the reflection. He eventually decides to quit the job, but the mirrors are already on the hunt for him and his family. Number 2. The Babadook. Having lost her husband on her son's birthday, Amelia raises her 6-year-old son Sam alone. Her bouts of depression start affecting the boy, and one day, before going to sleep, she reads him a children's horror book called The Babadook. The terrifying text and scary black and white illustrations are forever imprinted in the memory of the mother and son, and now evil is living in their house. Despite a fairly modest budget, Jennifer Kent was able to make one of the scariest horrors in the history of cinema. Number 3. The Boy. Greta gets a job as a nanny for an old British couple. Her ward is a special boy named Brahms, who is not really a boy at all. He's a large porcelain doll. Brahms' parents tell Greta not to leave the doll alone, cover his face, or let him out into the yard. Naturally, the young nanny is skeptical of these rules and will soon regret not heeding them. No. 4. A Dark Song. Sophia is a rich lady who recently lost her only son. In the hope of communicating with the deceased, the mother dares to perform a dark ritual with a creepy occultist. He warns her that the ceremony could take weeks or even months, and they will not be allowed to leave the building during that time. But it's too late to back out for Sophia. This indie horror film will not disappoint fans thanks to the incredible combination of a psychological thriller with supernatural horror. Number 5. Lights Out. Growing up, Rebecca moved to a separate apartment and tried to forget the nightmares that haunted her at night as a child. Rebecca's younger brother Martin stayed to live with their mother, and now some otherworldly evil is haunting him. To help Martin, Becca and her boyfriend move in with him and their mother. How will they manage to slay the ominous shadow that appears at night? Find out in a twist ending. Number 6. The Ritual. In memory of a fallen comrade, 4 good friends go on a hike through the forest and mountains. They accidentally go off the path and start seeing ominous signs and symbols. Having come across a strange house in the middle of the forest, the group decides to spend the night there. Probably a bad idea, as you can imagine. Despite the fairly standard horror setting, the eerie and dark atmosphere of the movie made it truly scary. Number 7. Us. As a child, Adelaide experienced psychological trauma when she met her exact copy in an amusement park. Years later, a woman comes to her hometown on vacation with her husband and kids. As darkness falls, 4 scary figures in red overalls appear on the doorstep. Adelaide realizes that the strangers are identical copies of her and her family. The movie doesn't throw big monsters at the viewer but instead uses suspense to make us tremble with fear. Number 8. Midsommar. American anthropology students embark on a promising journey to Sweden. The endpoint is a remote village where the summer solstice is celebrated following ancient traditions. Who knew that these traditions would turn out to be so messed up and that the locals would try to kill the tourists? The movie is very bright and colorful, unlike classic horrors, so all the terrible things can be clearly seen in daylight. This is the scariest horror movie of 2019, and every fan of the genre should watch it.